a chance to talk to a veteran, I do, because I say, you guys are the real soldiers. Back in the day, you didn't have all this fancy equipment to help keep you warm when it was cold and help cool you down when it was hot, and all these fancy camelbacks that we carried with water and these fancy MREs. These guys didn't have that stuff. They had to rough it, literally. And I'm proud to say my grandfather served in World War II. He got wounded, he got a Purple Heart. I can't imagine some of the things he had to go through. So the advances in technology have helped us, but we couldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So I would just like to say thank you to all our veterans. I would also like to say that when I joined, I tried to pick a MOS that was that could relate to some civilian things. So I picked chemical, CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear warfare. You get certified in hazmat, things like that, and that can really relate over to the civilian world when I get ready to do that. Right now, I attend Jeff State. I'm in the nursing program, in the RN program, the night and weekend program. That way I can still work during the day, and then I do my Army duties sometimes on the weekend. Both worlds are totally different, but I love them both. Like he was saying, there's nothing like the camaraderie that you feel. I feel proud to be staying in this uniform and to be on the same team as some of you guys who fought long ago to make it possible for me to be here. I would definitely recommend for anybody that's thinking about, joining the Army and the Guard and going to school. I would recommend a small school like Jeff State, because Mr. Rogers, my VA rep, Miss Stephanie Miller, I don't know if she's in here, but she helps me a lot with my tuition assistance. And just knowing these guys, on a kind of a first name basis. They call me when something's going on that I need to know, when some rules have changed, and it's a personable, relationship. I would recommend that. Stretch your tuition assistance, go to a smaller school, and that way it don't cost as much. Have integrity, do the right thing when nobody's looking, and you always go far. I just like to thank Jeff State. I love the nursing program. I learned a lot from boot camp, how to work under pressure. And I carry that into what I do in nursing. You have to work under pressure with that too. I have to take tests and only have a minute per question. That's pressure, and I'm still running on very little sleep, just like I was in boot camp. You work under pressure, you have no sleep. So same thing. It's life. Love it, live it, do your best at everything you do, no matter what it is. You'll always go far, and I'm honored to be standing up here, like I said, amongst these veterans, and my school, my faculty. I really appreciate everything they do, and I should graduate with my RN degree in December 2016, and we'll go from there. We'll see what the future holds, but I do know that if it wasn't for our veterans, we wouldn't have a future. I wouldn't be standing here right now and have the opportunities that I have. So I do want to thank the veterans. And I want to end with a quote by Mr. Thomas Paine. Thomas Paine said, "If there must be trouble, let it be in my day, that my child may have peace." So sacrifices have been made, and they will have to continue to be made, but that's what we do it for, so that our children and our children's children can have peace. And that's it. Thank you.
I served 8 years in the United States Marine Corps. I was an infantry Marine 0311, also a 3531 operator and a 3536 record operator. In my time in the Marine Corps, I deployed 4 different times in Operation OIF and Operation OEF. When I was in the Marine Corps, I knew that my life was different. When I served my last day in the Marine Corps, I knew that my life was going to change for another good way. As a civilian student, my life took some getting used to. I was used to knowing when, where, and how, and not always why I was doing something, but I knew I had to do it to achieve my goal. Here in the civilian life and student life is the exact same thing. I know that I have to put forth my best foot every day and try to achieve my goal of achieving my degree. Now I have the support of my teachers, advisors, classmates, and all of my VA representatives here at Jeff State. They have done everything in their power to assist me to make sure I achieve my goal. And for that, I do thank them. They made my transition for me a lot easier and answered all my questions and ensured that my educational endeavor would be achieved. Every day is not easy, but as I look back over my life, I do not take one regret of ever enlisting or making the choice to further my education here at Jeff State. I want to thank everybody for giving me this opportunity to speak before you, and I want to tell everybody to continue to have confidence and have faith in everything you decide to do, and if you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything you would like. Thank you, and God bless. Semper Fidelis.